The legislature will have more competitive elections. You'll actually have to go door to door and talk to the voters and hear what they have to say. And yeah, you'll have to travel bigger distances. This is a huge county. You would represent.
You said how many do they have in Erie County, which is 20 times the number of people we have?
Oh yeah.
How many do they have in Erie?
Well, they just voted to downsize to 11, I believe.
And they want to make it 5, right?
Well, they just knocked it down to 11.
To 11. Okay, now so since they're 20 times the size, half of a legislator would be about the same number of people right here in Chautauqua County, right?
Yeah.
So you only need half a legislator. Give them a full-time job. You know, that's it. You need one.
Well, I believe we need to consolidate, and we did. The Democratic caucus did put out 15, and that got voted pretty much along party lines. It was party lines.
It was voted down.
So then we put in a resolution or a law to try to downsize to 19, which was the number that the Republicans had said in the past. We put that in, and again, they voted against it. Though I believe there's four members who've told me that they would be willing to support 19. That's Republicans, after the census comes in. Well, after the census comes in, we get that in the middle of April. Then the lines have to be redistricted and redrawn anyhow.
So you're talking years and years from now,
so
right?
It's going to push it past the 2011 election, which would be 2013. So I think that if we actually went to 19 and we could pass that, we could start working on the redistricting lines. We have some estimates of what the numbers are going to be like December, January. We could start working on that. We could be ready to go by when we get the numbers in April. We could come up with a plan, probably pass it by May or June. In the legislature, it only takes 13 votes, and we could make it happen for the 2011 election. So that'd be 2 years sooner than what's going to happen.
What might happen. We just never know. Well, how often do legislators vote themselves out of office?
Yeah, so I think it's a strong message to send to the voters that we're serious about consolidating our local government.
About talking about it anyway.
Right.
They still voted against it, and on 2 levels, right? 2 votes so far voted against it. So I don't know. Rudy?
It took a long time on health insurance. You know, first it was 7 votes against the health insurance, then 11, then 12. Then by the time it passed, I think it was 22 legislators voted for it.
How long did that take? How many years?
Oh, many.
50 years or something. I don't know.
So this will probably be the same sort of.
It'll be a timely thing.
Yeah. Maria Kinberg, she's been on the legislature much longer than I have. She says they've been debating this
Since she can remember.
Yeah, for 10 years. So.
Well, another 10 years, maybe we'll get that 22 votes or whatever the hell we need.
We need for this one, we need 17 votes.
17
you got to have
votes,
2/3.
2/3. Rudy Mueller. Dr. Mueller is a eminent physician in our county and serves on our legislature, which is kind of rare because it takes a lot of your time and aggravation and everything, and you don't get compensated for it.
Well, we do some.
Well, you could see 5 patients and make just as much money than you make all year long in the legislature. You know, it's ridiculous. I want to compliment you on giving your time to the public, especially in being on our program, Rudy. Before we leave the air, I did want to talk very, very briefly about the care that we're getting in hospice for seniors. Now, basically what they're trying to do is keep seniors out of the hospital, out of nursing homes when they're terminally ill. And we'll get to that as soon as we take care of this phone caller who keeps saying, I want to be on before you start talking. So, okay, you're on, caller. Thank you for waiting.
Oh, good morning, Reed.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Rudy. It's great to see you on the show again.
Thanks.
So what's it like? This little young lady lives over in Chautauqua, and her husband is reaching the point where you get in free. You know how you get in free? You get 90. When you're 90, you're in free. They in and out. He had a little wheelchair thing that runs around like a rocket, and he cackles along. He'd go in and out that door for free.
I think you ski free at Vail if you're over 70.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm getting pretty close to that.
Yeah. I've long passed that. I'm following your husband. So anyway, what's on your mind, caller?
Well, I wanted to wish both of you a very happy Father's Day.
Well, thank you ever so much. We're having a big fish fry, and the fisherman geezer, who is Don, is going to. He has provided us with tons of fish. He's a fabulous fisherman, and we're going to have a big bash with beer-battered fish. How's that sound?
Well, that sounds wonderful. What
Well,
kind of fish is it going to be?
It's going to be those wonderful little perch.
Oh, they're heavenly.
Oh, they're heavenly, especially the ones they catch in the spring. They're also firm. And he is a master fish filleter. You know, that's the key. You got to be able to knock the bones out of it. And I've never had a bone. I've eaten his fish, probably 2,500 pounds of it over my life, and I've never had a bone.
Oh, I know. And perch is so delicious. It's my favorite.
Oh, it's outrageous. Much better than any other fish on this earth.
I wanted to remind people also there's a Yasu going on in Jamestown at the Greek Orthodox Church, St. Nicholas.
Mm-hmm. What are they having?
Oh, it's a Greek festival. Have you ever gone to it, the Yasu?
No, I haven't, but I don't speak Greek.
You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
But it's wonderful. The food is delicious, and there's festivities going on.
Are they going to have Slovaki?
Oh, yeah, they have
You know,
everything.
Dr. Marianne is a master at that.
Oh, I know. She prepares wonderful Greek dishes.
She does, and Slovaki is one of her best.
Yes.
That's Marianne. She's our director of the Office of Aging.
I wanted to give you, I know we're running out of time, I wanted to give you the telephone number for the Office for Aging Services and, of course, the Senior Employment Program, which I coordinate. The number is 753-4471, and the toll-free from Dunkirk, Fredonia is 363-4471.
Okay, that's right on your screen, folks. Well, thank you very much, and you guys have a wonderful Father's Day yourself.
Could I read something very quickly, just a paragraph
Yes,
from
quick.
an editorial that my husband, when he was the editor, remember when he was the editor of the Westfield Republican?
Yes, I do.
Well, this is part of his article when he was the editor. Fathers are very special and carry a very special gift to give to their children, which can always be cherished. Getting back to fathers and sons, it was almost 50 years ago that my father spiraled that football to me in the leaf-strewn streets of autumn. And yet, even now, when I drift towards sleep, I can still see him with laughter in his eyes.
We're out of here.
Poised to throw that perfect touchdown. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, the perfect touchdown.
Yeah,
Thank you.
those special effects are great, Reed. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too. Okay, I want to give you just a few seconds to close up, Rudy. So you're on. This is uninterrupted time. Time is up.
Happy Father's Day to everybody out there.
Go ahead.
I'm doing good. Hey, thanks for having me on.
Well,
and,
thank you for joining us.
We'll get the legislature downsized one of these.
I should live that long. Rudy Mueller doing the job for us. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the caller, that last caller. I'm sorry we didn't get to you, but that's life. Rudy will be on shortly again anyway. I want everybody to have a wonderful, wonderful, happy day. Get out there and dance in the sun and have a sweet day for Father's Day. Don't forget your fathers and your mamas, of course, but this is Dad's special day. Thank you, you beautiful people helped out. Chuck Kelsey. I want to thank Devin Taylor, Chris Burt, Chris Remick, Mort Flexer, Randy Burt, Jeff Zuck, and Don Zenz. Have a wonderful time. A big party for Dad, and no stupid ties or aftershave. May all that is proud and true and noble abide with you. I'm Reed Powers.